I'm Mary Flower, and I'm coming to you from the cozy little town of Portland, Oregon here. And thanks to Acoustic Guitar for having me. I've got a little song for you in the Delta Blues style. I call this the West Delta Blues. It's in the key of E. And it's fairly simple all the way through. We don't really play a whole lot of chords in this. We're going to play single notes as bass notes as opposed to the entire chord. So let's take a look at what has to happen here. There are two measures which repeat themselves, I believe, 3 or 4 times in this song. So once you can get this down, you've got pretty much the whole song. So let's talk about the importance of the bass, what we call the monotonic bass or the dead thumb. And the idea is that the bass plays all 4 beats of each measure. And the heel of the hand is what kind of mutes behind it. If I were exaggerating, I would go like this, but my hand is so close to the string that it barely moves. So I'm getting that as opposed to this ringing. I'll have that, what they call the dead thumb. So it's going to start with a pinch between the 3rd string and our open bass note. 2nd finger, 3rd fret, 3rd string. A little slide from 3 to 4. That's our first pinch. Then I'm going to drop in my index finger, so it sounds like, and then another bass note and another slide. Let's do that again. So here's the first slide. Another slide. Come back to the 3rd string. Take that 2nd finger down to the 2nd fret. Do a pull off. I gotta hit the right strings here. Let me do that again. Pull off and a trill that lasts for 4 beats. It's not going to last that long, but here we go. Here's the whole thing. Meanwhile, you're tapping your foot to go with your thumb. One more time. 2, 3. Those are our first 2 measures of the song. Actually, our first 4 measures of the song. Then we go to the 4 chord, which is the A. Only I'm not really going to play a chord. I'm going to play the open 5th string for the bass note. I'm going to come up here, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 1st string, and do a slight bend. And it's real easy to overbend and get the wrong sound. So here's what we're going to have. Each time I hit that 3rd fret, I'll do the bend. So here's the bass, 1 and we've got 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We've got 2 measures of that. So remember 2nd finger and 3rd finger. Then back to our slide. E7, 2. Coming up on the B now, and instead of playing a full B7, I'm going to just have my finger down on that 5th string 2nd fret. That's our B root note, and I'll be playing as the melody on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and a little bit of a bend there. A little syncopation here, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3. And I'm going to kind of walk myself back down to the E. And that's the whole song, which I will play through. I do want to say that if you don't know this chord, a D7 raised up 2 half steps or a whole step becomes an E7. This is your consummate blues in E chord because you've got your open bass string. And this is a great place to do turnarounds and leads and all kinds of things. So this should be familiar to you, only we're just doing 2 fingers of that chord for right now. So here's the whole piece. And it's nice and slow because that is the way Delta blues is. 3, 4. Again. Coming up on the A right here. A. B, 2 measures. That makes a nice little solo in the key of E, or just played instrumentally is a nice little piece. So one thing you might want to do is on the 4 chord, just reach over and kind of do a little bit of bend on that G note. Put that between your 2 A measures. And that just adds a nice little piece of bass in there. And then the other thing you might want to do is, after the B chord toward the end, is go to the A for a measure. Use the same treble, but use your A string for a measure. So that might change it up a little bit. And you could use this in any Delta blues that you already know and need a little solo for. But remember, the main thing is to get that little slide, that E, happening, because you're going to be doing it so many times in the song. So hope you have a good time with this. And once again, I'm Mary Flower, and thanks to Acoustic Guitar Magazine for years of inspiration and wonderful articles. And it's great to be on board. Thanks for tuning in.